Hello team, I hope everyone is having a great day. I am. My name is João Mendes and it is my pleasure to be here to present to you all the updates behind our fastest football boot to date, the X Speedflow. For this presentation, I suggest you have one of these football boots on hand, so it is easier for you to see what I'm about to explain to you. And after that, you can also try it on, and you better recommend our consumer regarding sizing and fit. Firstly, it is important to understand that there are different recommendations of sole plates in our offer, so it is important to know in which kind of football pitch our consumer plays. In this video, we will approach two types, the artificial grass and the natural grass. After that, I will approach our storytelling behind the creation of the X Speedflow with the purpose of captivating and creating emotions in our consumers who are already looking for the next football boot. But only storytelling isn't enough. We need to understand the essential technologies behind the construction and materialize our storytelling using the technique FED. Are you ready to become expert on X Speedflow? On my left hand, I have a firm ground boot that is ideal on natural grass pitches. On the right one, I have an artificial ground, which is meant to be on artificial grass. Do you know the difference between the two? The performance can be affected while using the wrong sole plate on the wrong football pitch. Firm ground boots have a better traction on natural pitches due to the triangular shape of the studs, to have almost the same behavior as spikes in track and field. All the speed and agility movements are enhanced by this specific shape. Now, if we look at the artificial ground studs and sole plate, they are the same across all the Adidas silos. A TPU outsole that is more durable and with an Y-shaped studs to increase traction on a comparable, more abrasive surface, the artificial grass. There is also a detail that makes all the difference. On the toes, you can see that the multi-ground TPU is a bit higher compared to the firm ground boot. This is because this is a high wear area and it had to be reinforced to prevent the boot from opening. Move fast, think faster. This is a big statement from our brand. It is a new approach for our speed football silo because this product wasn't developed only thinking in physical speed, but also to be faster mentally as well. We are taking a step forward in terms of innovative construction and concept behind the updated X silo. Mind, body, and boot. Three parts that are essential to the performance on the football pitch. If one of them is not in perfect conditions, the player may not be able to make the difference on the pitch. Our consumer can decide the game, make the standout play for his or her team if the mind is completely focused on the game. And this is the goal for these football boots. It is important that the fit is almost intuitive, and we can see that triad working perfectly. The developing team made sure that everyone who tried this on felt instantly faster. Go ahead, try the football boot on and see if that's true. The X iteration is, as we all know, made to be the lightest possible, and year by year is our mission to innovate in this direction. That's why our consumer feedback, being a professional or amateur athlete, is so important since the birth of Adidas, and it's part of our DNA. Speedfulness. You might ask, João, that isn't a real word, isn't it? Well, it isn't, but it's a cool concept, right? It merges the words speed and mindfulness, and this is the state of mind that we want our players to feel. For that, these boots were developed to help players get to a flow state, where every move feels intuitive and natural for them. Regarding this, I instantly remember four players: Lionel Messi, Serge Gnabry, Lindsey Horan, and Vivian Miedema. What's the common point between them? They are agile, fast, and can make a difference using these two characteristics on the game. By talking fast, here you have the speed of light engraved in the football boot. So this is actually the fastest boot on the planet. After all the storytelling, our consumer is already in love with this boot. So let's talk about the features, advantage, and benefits behind the construction of the X Speedflow 1. On the outside part of it, we have the Prime Knit Speed Cut. This is our premium material optimized for a lightweight and supreme adaptive fit experience, which means that the football boot will feel just like a sock. so that there are no obstacles between our foot or the athlete's foot and the ball. As we know, Primate has elasticity, so there is an engineered agility cage to reinforce it from the inside. This allows to give maximum support and lockdown during explosive sprints and radical changes of direction, which means that our players can use speed and agility as an advantage against their opponent, so that they can make the decisive move on the football pitch and win it for their team. After talking about the upper, let's move on to the sole plate. This is a firm ground version. Remember, as I said before, this one is recommended to natural grass pitches. It has a carbon fiber speed frame. It is built with Carbitex carbon fiber, which makes it ultra lightweight, and it allows explosive propulsion and more efficient power transmission when accelerating and sprinting, which means that the athlete will be even faster so that the defenders can't catch him. Now, the artificial ground sole plate has no Carbitex, but it's also constructed to allow explosive movements on the pitch. And remember, the studs are built to improve traction and durability to a more abrasive surface, which means that this specific sole plate will be more durable in artificial grass, so that players can shine longer with the X Speedflow. So, here are the key concepts from this session that I want you to take to your store and to approach our consumer. The X Speedflow is a boot that merges mind, body and boot to its lightweight construction and speedfulness feeling. How can we achieve that? Giving it to our customer to try it on. The vacuum-like fit is ensured by Primate Speed Cut. The stability of the movements is given by the engineered agility cage, and traction as to size of it. On the firm ground, we have the triangular studs and the Carbitex, which allows more explosive movements. And on the artificial grass, we have the speed frame, which is more durable on this harsh surface and allows a better grip. Lastly, it was a pleasure to be here with you. My name is João Mendes, and we will appreciate all the feedback that you can give. Do you feel an expert on the X Speedflow? Please let us know. Thank you so much and see you next time.